Hello, this is Paul Cheney with Spartan Design University. Let's take a look at Foundation 5 and the styling they provide for forms. We're going to do that by setting up a row. Inside this row, we'll have columns. On a phone, we'll have 12 of 12. When we go to our tablet, we're going to shrink it down to 9. And when we go to our desktop, we'll shrink it to 6 of 12. That should take care of it, so the inputs are not too wide. Now, to turn this basic layout into a form, you simply put the form tag above and below the row. And of course, in here you'd need action equals and all the other stuff that goes with a typical form. Okay, now inside the column, we're going to start with a label, and we'll then close with a label. Inside the label, we're going to have user instructions, so first name or full name, whatever. Below that, we're going to have an input. Inputs need to have type. And we'll go ahead and add a place holder. Placeholder will be John Smith, and the type will be text. All right, let's see what we've got so far. Hit refresh. Down here at the bottom, there's our first name and John Smith placeholder. There's my phone version. Notice it's full width. 9 out of 12 columns, and on the desktop it's half the width. Let's do another one. Cell phone. This would be a type of number. Refresh, and there's the cell phone laid out nicely below with the spacing already in place so that cell phone is visually associated with the item below it. This next one we're going to do will be a select favorite person, and then we'll open with a select tag, close select. Within a select, we have options. And between the options, we have what the user sees. We could have, inside the option, we could add a value. And this is all a review of form knowledge that you've had before. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. And there it is. Okay, now, of course, you've got your standard button. So we'll open and close with a label tag. We'll have an input. This input needs several things. I intentionally left the classes off for now So now it looks like a standard ugly submit button that you'd get on any website that was unstyled. And as we learned before, up here when we do buttons, we assign multiple classes to give it multiple different looks. So we start with button, and that should give us a default green looking button, or this bluish green. If we're fine with that, we're done. We can add round. That would give us this look. And if we didn't like that color, we could try throwing secondary at it. That should give us a gray button. Let's try primary. That's the blue button, that's the default. You could go alert, that would be really intense. Okay. So there's our basic form. And of course, there's lots of other things that you can add. There's text areas. So if we came in here, threw in a standard text area with a standard placeholder, once again, wrap it in a label tag, you're going to get this standard look right here with the scalable box.